Good morning, my friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am journeying through my 40s and I am working so hard to get my poop in a group. I am calling this my good midlife crisis, and I am super excited that you are joining me on this Friday, March the 29th, which is technically not April, but today we are going to be budgeting the first week of my April budget because this is technically the third week of my March. It's my third paycheck. My third March paycheck is what I am attempting to say, but it's the end of March. So I'm budgeting this as my first April paycheck, my first April budget. Um, it's been a hectic morning. Had a lot happen already, and it is 7:40 almost, and I have a lot to budget. So I'm just gonna do my very Becky best to not ramble and get straight into this. If you were here last week, thanks so much for joining me again. I hope that last week's Fresh Start was informative. I did watch it back, and that was an hour long, which is part of what I did this morning. I did go ahead and respond to all of the comments, though I did give myself this last week off. If you do follow my weight loss journey, which is one of my journeys, my health journeys, you will notice that I did not post a video this week. Y'all, I have been so overwhelmed at work, and there's been so much going on in my personal life. I just gave myself this week off. I did not film my April budget setup video, in case you haven't noticed that. This is the first time I haven't filmed my next month's budget setup before the budget. I have it. I obviously set it up, but I just haven't filmed that video. I will, Lord willing, get that filmed and up for y'all this weekend, but I have not actually filmed it yet, so that should be coming out this weekend. But I did not film that. I did not get my health video up this week. I just needed the evenings to just chill because work has been so overwhelmingly stressful. They just keep dumping projects on our team, and I just, by the end of the day, my brain is just oatmeal, and it's all I can do to feed myself and put myself to bed. So I've just needed this week to not do anything. So I am sorry. I am still here, but I have just not had the mental capacity to film any videos. So I am sorry. But I did get on last night and respond to y'all's comments. Thank you so much for your feedback. And it does seem like a lot of people were pleased with the fresh start. So, and I am very happy with it. It did work out very well for me. Oram, thank you for your feedback on the annual subscriptions. I did go ahead and redistribute that money. It's going to put my sinking fund money that I have set aside every month a little off. And I've already planned out my budget for the next couple of months, but I'll just adjust that as I go. So we will get started because, like I said, I have a lot to budget. It's the first budget of the month, and I have all of my sinking funds. I have all of my paycheck budgets. I have all of that stuff to do. So I'm going to shrink myself up into the corner, and then I'll come back and we'll chat a little bit as I budget because I like to chat with y'all. And like I said, it's been a stressful week, and I'm not going to chat with y'all about work, but I just want to chat with y'all. So give me one sec and I will be right back. Okay, here we are in my new budget. As you can see, I did get a chance to rename it to Becky's budget. So this is not my old budget, even though it has the same name. I just like to call my current budget Becky's budget. So I have just my paycheck, 17, 18, 90. That's all I have to budget out today. And I did, I'm in April. Caught it this time. I did use all of my dining out, and I did end up putting a little bit extra in here because I did go out one more time. I did not intend to do that, but as I said, this week was just like, seriously, by Tuesday, I was like, is it Friday yet? By Tuesday morning, it was like 10 o'clock on Tuesday, and I was talking to a coworker, and she was like, I'm over this week. And I was like, yeah, me too. And it was 10 o'clock on Tuesday, and we were both done. But I did make a decision when we get down to coffee. I went and I bought the stuff to make cold brew coffee at home. Um, so I'm trying really hard to cut down on Dutch Brothers. It's delicious, and I'm pretty sure I've developed an addiction. I'm not going to cut it out because I do love it and it is a treat, but it needs to be a treat because I was looking at how much money I was spending, and y'all, it had gotten completely out of control. Completely. Like, I spent over $100 last month. Over $100. Well, this month, because it's still this month. And it's ridiculous, and I need to stop. And so I went and I bought the stuff. I bought the cold foam. I bought the cold brew. I already have the syrups, though I do need to buy some more syrups, but I use those for coffees, just my regular coffees, and I use those for sodas, and I use those for regular. I always have those in stock. I've had those in my house for years. So I already have the syrups, but I bought the coffee, I bought the cold foam, I bought some caramel, like sugar-free caramel syrup. It's all sugar-free. I bought all that stuff. And so I'm going to try to make them at home. And that will be much cheaper because I bought enough stuff to make. I've already had it for, when did I buy this? Tuesday. And it's now Friday, and I still am using this stuff. And I spent less than I would have spent on 2 coffees. So definitely, definitely, it's cheaper. Okay, let's start budgeting. Dining out, I'm going to give myself my usual $40. Groceries, even with buying that coffee stuff, I still have $23 left, but I'm gonna give myself my full $100 because I know I need to buy some more of the syrups. Fun money, I'm going to give myself $10. Ecclesial expenses, I am going to give myself my 800, my full $80. We may go out to lunch this week. I don't know. We haven't been out in a couple of weeks, and I'm kind of missing doing that. Coffee, I am going to give myself my 25. I'm not going to cut down on this. I'm just going to try to see how much I can stop spending. Gas, it is a gas paycheck week, so I give myself $25 every paycheck week. Self-care, I did go get my massage on Monday, which I am so thankful that I did because, like I said, this was a stressful week. Now I wish I had another one because, oh my, I need it. Pet expenses, I give myself $50 every month for pet expenses. Is that what I do? Yes, $50 for dog food, cat food, miscellaneous things they need. One of my dogs, oh, this goes in. Sorry, y'all, that was wrong. That goes at the beginning. These are my monthly expenses, so this is actually going to go into April. And I'm sorry I'm going a little fast, but as I mentioned, I'm running behind this morning. One of my dogs is getting older, and he had an accident this morning, which is one of the things that happened, and it's very unusual for him. Unfortunately, it's becoming less unusual. So I think I need to go get some puppy pads and put them by my back door. Poor my baby. It makes me sad. But I need to go pick some of those up this month. I might need to start increasing this if that's something I'm going to have to start picking up. Household, I get $100 a month for that. YouTube expenses, I give myself $30 a month for this. This is for things that I buy for the channel, like my budgeting stickers and my pens and expenses that I would buy for this channel. I did already buy my stickers for this month, and I bought them last month because if you watch my channel, you know that I buy my stickers from Jennifer Bleacher from the Life in Envelopes channel. She has a YouTube channel. She also has an Etsy shop, and she did a mystery kit this month. She hasn't done one of those in a couple of months, and I was very excited. And they only run for a couple of days. She released it earlier this week, and she only ran it through Wednesday. So I'm sorry, by the time this video comes out, it's already over. So I'm sorry. But I wanted to pick it up because she will release just like a preview of what the colors are. She won't tell you what the pattern is, but she'll show you the colors. And so I liked the colors, and I like a mystery. So I ordered that kit, and you had to order it by Wednesday, which was obviously before this budget. So I just funded it out of my last month's budget. So I did do that. So I don't know if I'm going to need this, but I'm putting it here in case anything else comes up. I give myself $20 for stuff I forgot to budget for, and I don't have any reimbursable expenses to cover. Gifts and Giving gets $100 every month. As I spend this money, I will put it down into whatever category it goes into. So if I spend it on a birthday gift, I will move it down into birthdays. So because I only want to fund $100, I'm going to snooze this category now. Oh, it won't let me snooze it because I'm not in April. We learned that last week. I can't snooze an April category until April. So On Monday, when it is April, I will come back in here and snooze this $100 so it won't ask me for more even once I start spending from it. But this is an April category, so I don't want to fund it in March because I've already budgeted and spent March's $100. Is there anything else I need to fund in March before I start funding everything in here? I do want to go fund the things that I put in every paycheck. I put in $25 for my taxes. I need to start funding my pet emergencies now that my Emmett's getting older. Emergency fund, I am putting $52 in here every month. Oh, sorry, I need to undo what I just did because that's a monthly thing. That needs to go in the beginning of the month. Baby Joe is one of my great nephews. He gets $2 every paycheck. And Baby Jet is my other great nephew. He gets $2 every paycheck. These, I am saving their age, so they get $1 a week. Joe is 1 year. Jet is 5 months old now. I can tell you, he's 21 weeks old because that's how many weeks I've been saving his age. So he's not a year, but I'm saving $1 for him every week. And so since I get paid bi-weekly, I save $1 every paycheck. I save $1 every week, which is $2 every paycheck. Okay, now we're going to go into April and finish funding April. Holiday giving, I am going to do next paycheck, I think. Because I do $85 every month for holiday giving. So by the time Christmas rolls around, I will have $1,000. Hopefully by the time Christmas rolls around, I will be able to have more money in here because giving is my love language and I love to buy things for people. Speaking of, I did pick up a couple of things. I won't mention them because I think my nephew subscribed to my channel, and I did pick up some things for my nephew and his family while I was out at the Renaissance Fair this weekend. I knew there was something he really wanted, and by saying that, I'm pretty sure he knows what I got him. But then I did see some things for his sons, which are my great nephews, that I loved, that I grabbed. They're handmade wooden toys. And that's one of the reasons I love saving for holiday shopping all year round, is when you're at a place like the Renaissance Fair where you can find one of a kind handcrafted gifts that you're not going to find anywhere else. You can pick them up as you see them and save them. I just have to start that spreadsheet. Somebody commented, was it Yaz? I think it was Yaz. Somebody commented in my comments from last week's video how they keep a spreadsheet of the gifts that they buy throughout the year, because otherwise they would just do the same thing, start double buying, because I do that. I'll buy something for somebody in March, and then by the time December rolls around, you forget that you bought that person something and you'll buy them something again. So I have a problem doing that. Not that I mind buying somebody something twice, but then you just end up spending a whole lot of money. Okay, my mom's car insurance is due on the 1st. I pay a couple of bills for my mom. So my mom's car insurance and my car insurance are due on the 1st. I'm going to show you a shortcut. If you have your targets set, if you tell YNAB how much your bills are due, actually, I can't do it for these because the way car insurance works is it's due like this much on this day and this much on this day. So I actually wrote down how much this is going to do. On the 5/1 through 8/1, it's this much, and on 9/1, it's this much. So I can't really tell it. So it's actually going to be $116.78. And my car insurance, oh, I said 1,000. $116.78. And then my car insurance is going to be $259.83. And then on May 1st, it's going to be $278.47. On June 1st through September 1st, it's going to be $273.61. And then October 1st, it's going to be $273.62. Why is it different every month? I don't know. Also, why is it so expensive? I actually was watching a video the other day about why car insurance just like skyrocketed. I thought it was just me. Apparently, car insurance like almost doubled across the board, across the country, especially for Geico in 2022. I think it was 2022. Like it went, like you can see the did I took a screenshot. Do I still have it? No, I closed it out. Man, I wish I still had that. The statistics were like, and I was like, oh, well, it's not just me. So I felt a little bit better. And then the only other bill I have to pay, and here I can actually use the underfunded button. If you have a target set, you can use the underfunded button and just hit that. If I if this was a normal bill and not my car insurance, I could just hit this one and this one and this one and this one and hit the underfunded button and it would fill all of them and I wouldn't have to do them one at a time. That's a beautiful thing about YNAB. YNAB is this app, stands for You Need a Budget. If you like it, if you like what you see and you want to try it out, there's a link in my description box that will get you 34 days for free. You can try it out absolutely no obligation. If you don't like it, you just stop logging in. It goes away. They can't charge you because you haven't put in any credit card information. And then if you do like it and you sign up using my link, you will get an extra 30 days for free. So you get 64 days for free if you've used my link. And then they send me 30 days for free. So try it out if you think you'll like it. And if not, that's cool. Do what you do. Everybody's personal budget is so personal. So I hope that whatever you are using is working for you. Here is where I am going to put $52 into my emergency fund. I have already put my baby Joe and my baby Jet and my taxes. Y'all, I forgot that my driver's license renewal is due in July. So I didn't put that on my fresh start last week because I forgot about it, but I had gotten a renewal notice. I'm just going to go ahead and hit that underfunded button for that. So here we go. Car maintenance is going to get $50. It's not on my budget because I forgot about it. So clothes is going to get $25. Vacation is going to get $25. I did take a Rams did I not just fill that? I guess I didn't. Take a Rams advice and reset all of my annuals down here to whatever YouTube said. YouTube. I keep calling this YouTube. Whatever YNAB suggested and used all that money to fill some of my other categories, including vacation. I put $50 in vacation last month. And some of that went to my license renewal and some of that went to fund my overspending for dining out. I just filled some other categories. No judgment spending. I do not put anything in there. That is just for a wild hair. If I want to go spending, I'll just pull from other categories. I have only used that once. I may just hide that, but I like the idea of having that buffer there, so I leave it. Once a year, this is where I had done it. So these are going to be off. It's hidden. I can't see it. These are going to be off from what I normally do. So this, normally I have 492, and this is saying I need 537. So this is why I was thinking it was going to be wrong. I'm just going to do these all at once. What do I have it down to? I have it down to YNAB. The only thing I did not change was YNAB because YNAB I am so ahead in because y'all are awesome and I have gotten so many people have used my link to try out and then signed up for YNAB that what I was supposed to, when I set up this target, it was supposed to be due, I think, in January or maybe January of next year. I don't know. Now it's due in May of next year. But I'm that far ahead, but I want to stay that far ahead because when I had it set up, I only needed 2 more months to fund it. And so I'm so close to just fully funding this that I just want to get it fully funded. And then I don't have to worry about it in my budget for the rest of the year. And then I'm done. So when I set up my budget, I only have it for this month and then next month. And then it's not in my budget for the rest of those months. And I don't want to put it back into my budget. So I'm going to do $10.56 this month, and then I have $10.54 in May, And then that's it. It's not in my budget anymore. And from June forward. And then it's done. And I'll just leave that money sitting there as a fully funded category. Um, that should be everything. Yes, I think that's everything because the rest of these, I literally just ran out of lines in my Budget Mom book, and so everything else is just in my next week's budget. Did I put money in Mom's utilities? I don't think I did. I think I need to put money in Mom's utilities, which I have in my bills. Who was it? Who was it that was telling me last night that they had gone? Maybe this was Yaz. They had gone from 82 categories to 55 categories. And it was like, yeah, enough. I've never sat down to count. Maybe I do have 82 categories. I've never sat down to count how many categories I have. I should do that, but I don't think I want to know. And I was like, but you know, because you have to watch me try to find my categories all the time. This is me. I know where they are. I just still can't find them. I know that my mom's utilities is in bills. I know that. Oh, it's 7:59. I have to go to work. But I got the app for my mom's utilities. If you've been here for a couple of months, I can now monitor how much gas is in my mom's utility, in my mom's propane tank. So I know when they're going to go put gas in it. And I'm not going to be shocked by $500 bill anymore. So that's exciting. Okay, y'all, 8 o'clock. I got to go to work. This money right here, this 439.19, is going to go to next week. So when you come back next week, this is the money that we will have to budget out for 39. Good grief, I can't type. 19. That's next week's budget. Since I am paid bi-weekly but budget weekly, I have to roll money from week to week. I wasn't rolling money into the next month. I had gotten it to where I could zero out my months, but now that my paychecks are not lining up with my months anymore, I have to roll money into the next month. So technically, last week I closed out my month, which is why I zeroed it out, and all I had to budget this week was my paycheck. So now this is April, and my month was already closed out, and so this money is rolling into April. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and come back next week to watch this. Hopefully I will have my April budget set up in the Budget Mom book for you this weekend, and next week I should be back with my health journey video. Hopefully work calms down and I get back on my normal track. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend planned, and your life is less stressful than mine. I will talk to y'all later. Also, I love you. Thank you so much for all of your support and your comments and your clicks and your likes. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.